everybody. It's been a long time, I know, long time no see. But I'm back. I'm going to be doing more regular uploading. There's been a whole bunch of things going on in my life. I'm not going to get into them right now. A lot of personal things, personal problems. And I was also sick for a while, so I couldn't go on camera for a couple of weeks because I was really bad off with the cold and flu. So it was a pretty bad scene, almost hospitalized once. So anyways, I wanted to make a prediction thread for my Miami Marlins, and I also wanted to let you know I am going to be regularly uploading for the Marlins on this channel. I'm going to be doing my game day wrap-ups, which they've already started the game. They're already in the top of the third, I believe. And I'm going to be giving my game day wrap-ups after the games every day. So you'll see one later today. But I wanted to do my prediction for the season to start it off. And this year, the Marlins have not added to their talent, I believe. And I believe we will end up with a worse record than we did last year. Last year we hung in to the wild card until about the second week of September, and it all came around the tragic death of Jose Fernandez. He was the spark plug for the team. He was the de facto leader of the team, and when he passed away, it just took the life out of the team, and unfortunately, they could never get it back. And so we ended the season on a pretty bad note. The tragic loss, and then I think we won 2 games in the last 12 of the year. So it was a crash ending to a season where we saw wild card hopes, almost all summer long. The team was hanging right in there. They were either in the wild card, or they were like 1 game out, or 2 games out, or 3 games out. So it was pretty exciting. And that's the first time that had happened since we've been in the World Series and won the World Series in 2003. So, to get on with it, this is my prediction for the Marlins this year. Jose Fernandez gone. Edson Volquez coming in from the Padres on free agency. I don't think he's a good enough replacement. He's a good guy. He's a really good pitcher. But he's not Jose Fernandez, who is a once-in-a-generation talent. So we're going to end up with more losses because of that, just minusing the loss of Jose's tremendous talent. And I don't know, offensively, that was the problem. When on Jose's games, we didn't need a lot of offense. We would win 2-1, 3-1, 4-2. We would win low-scoring games because he just didn't let anybody score any runs. Well, the other games were different. We were letting up 4, 5, 6 because our starting pitching was horrible. They had bolstered the bullpen, but if you cannot get a lead from your starter all the way to the bullpen in the late innings of the game, what good are they? And why did you spend all this money on relief pitchers when you needed as starters? But that's the Marlins organization, That's Jeffrey Loria. Never seems to know what to do as the owner, except be cheap. He's very cheap. So anyways, my prediction game-wise, last year we only played 161 games. 1 game very late in the season was canceled due to bad weather, and so we only played 161 instead of 162. So this year I predict that the Marlins will win 74 games and lose 78. They might hang in there with the wild card, but by September 1st, it's going to probably be all over. And the month of September is just going to be, playing out the season. I do think predictions for where teams will finish in the National League East, I think that your winner there is going to be, unfortunately, I don't like to say it, but the New York Mets. And I believe your wild card team for the National League, or one of the wild cards, is going to be the Washington Nationals. And I think third, fourth, and fifth places are going to be sort of jockeying for last place between the Braves, the Marlins, and the Phillies. And I think eventually at the end of the year, the talent that Atlanta is accumulating is going to add up, and that's going to put them in third place. I think the Marlins will be fourth place, and I believe the Phillies will be in last place. But that could all be flipped around. You could have Marlins in first, Phillies in fourth, Atlanta in fifth, Atlanta in third, Phillies in fourth, Marlins in fifth. Those three are, right there neck and neck for being horrible. Not horrible, but they're going to be neck and neck, and I think it's going to be a very tight race for the bottom of the division. So that's my prediction. 78 wins at the outside possibility, but I can't see them winning any more than 78. I truly think it'll be somewhere between 74 and 78 wins. So there you go. That's my prediction for the 2017 Major League Baseball season for my Miami Marlins. Y'all take it easy, teasy, and peasy. Peace out. Rescue.